What is happening, y'all? It is Benzrihem here to host another Rite Angler video. Today we are going to be talking about how to use our new beach, pier, and bridge net. It is a net with an extremely long line so that you can cast it off of bridges and piers, and it is very easy to open. It's an absolutely amazing net with the best quality stuff and very, very affordable and cheap. You can check it out at riteangler.com. We're going to throw the net, hop around to some land-based spot, and see if we can get into some nice action for you guys. So if you like this content, please don't forget to subscribe. We are doing our best to grow Rite Angler. Again, my name is Benzrihem, and I will be the host of today's video. Safe to say, we got way more bait than we could ever use. We literally created a feeding frenzy. I had no idea that there was that much bait out there. I mean, none. So that was a little more than anticipated. So crazy. Great net though. All right, so before we move spots, I'm gonna fish around here. I literally created a frenzy. I mean, this is insane. We might jump to another spot pretty quickly, but we'll see. You know, I got a top water. God, every time I start talking, it gets crazy. Jeez. I got a top water and some live, obviously. So we're gonna throw a pretty decent pilchard out to start. Hopefully I don't catch one of these seagulls. I've got my bobber rig all set up. So, got my little pilchard on my bobber. I'm gonna get it close to this dock and hopefully we get on something. There's definitely like a lot of little stuff around here. I don't know how much bigger predators are in this area, you know. We don't have too much moving water right now, but this is also a new dock. And you never know how quickly fish will like go to a dock when it's newly developed. This dock hasn't even been here a year, so we're gonna see what happens. There's no way there's not a lot of fish in this general area, just given the fact that like there's just so much bait. I mean, listen to these freaking birds. It's, you know, I always feel bad when I catch that much bait in one toss because I know I'm not gonna use it all. But you know what? There's something to be said about the circle of life here. All these birds are feasting now. And I know you shouldn't feed wildlife and all that, but that was more natural than me hand feeding them or something crazy. Like all I did was catch the bait, threw as much of it back as I possibly could before it died, and then so much of it just died. Like, just occupational hazard, lots of bycatch. What are you gonna do, you know? Today I'm using a popping cork, and I have a Rite Angler pre-cut fluorocarbon leader with a Rite Angler Mutsu style inline circle hook. The pre-cut leaders are absolutely amazing when you're going to use a bobber like I'm doing today, because obviously with the pre-cut leaders, you don't even have to measure it out. You just pull it out, tie it on, and like you already know, you have a good length, whether it's like 2 or 3 feet, whatever it might be. I believe my pre-cut leader is 3 feet, so that's like super convenient. There's some fish here. I think it's just small jack and stuff, but there are some fish here. You know, there's definitely some stuff being pushed around. So I'm excited. The popping cork helps draw attention to your bait. So if the fish are feeding aggressively, what happens is they'll hear the popping cork and they'll just assume there's other fish feeding in that area and they'll go. And so that's why it helps. Wow, these birds haven't stopped. They're not eating my bait anymore. No way, I'm out of bait. There's a lot of mullet on this side. Should make for an exciting day. If I toss my net again, I'm gonna just toss like a really cruddy toss because that was insane. That net is awesome, man. Like, just like the quality of the line, everything is good. Huge lead line, so like you have to know that. Meant to be thrown off piers and bridges, works at the beaches. The reason I say that is because when you have that much line, it tangles easily. Whenever you make fishing content, if it's not, what's it called? If it's not wind noise, you get birds. So unfortunately, after I filmed that cast netting, I quickly got rained out and it started to pour, so I went home. The next day, I caught tons of bunker using the exact same cast net, and watch how epic it was. So guys, here's our bait. These are little Atlantic menhaden, you know, about 4 or 5 inches. And then again, I told you I'm using this Charlie's 1/4 ounce jig head to get it to the bottom. And we have all shapes and sizes. We have like 3 inchers, 4, 5, 6, 7 inchers. I've been throwing medium, so like 4 or 5 inch little bunker, kind of replicating pilchards. I think bunker are way better than pilchards. You got to know where to get them. But I'm being eaten right now. I keep getting destroyed. That's a good one. On the smaller rod, it felt huge, and I was like, wait, I switched rods. It's not that big, but God, is that fun on this setup. This is the new 13 Fishing Axum 5.0, so the equivalent of like a 4,000 or 5,000 size reel, lighter line, 20-pound braid. 30-pound test pre-cut fluorocarbon leader. These pre-cut leaders have been a freaking game changer for me. All that stuff that I'm mentioning is in the links below. Check this Rite Angler jig head, Charlie's jig head, pardon me. Right in the freaking corner of the mouth. And this is a super durable jig head. Another like 25, 26 incher. Going back. Been instantly. Oh, and I just saw lightning. Did you see that? So there's a little hole here and they're just sitting in it. I'm pretty frayed, so I could break off. I should have retied. I want to mention that for the camera. On again. Babe, it's freaking just lights out right here right now. I don't care if they're small. On light tackle, dude, on the freaking basically 4K, 5K. And they're just thumping the jig so hard. I say jig because it's just a jig head. But like they're all, let's see, they're all about 25, 26 inchers. And they're all just smoking the jig. See it, dude? Tiny little Mohara that is not letting me grab it. Tail hook it right through the belly. Put it right down there. Right where I'm seeing them all. Let's see how quick this is. There it is. Literally like 2 seconds. It's a better one. There's some big ones in there, babe. This is a better one. We found them, boys and girls. Ooh. Yeah, we'll switch to the arty bite in a sec. That's a much better one. This one's probably 26, maybe 27. $26. See you, dude.